got you. I got you. Let it rap real quick.
I guess to start with, I got them cows before this land was even thought about. You know, it was like, well, I don't want to sound Christian, but I had faith that the shit would work out. You know, like I say, my old man hadn't even bought this property yet. All I had was back there behind the house. But then when he bought this, okay, I got a place for him to go now. And then, like I say, it took me a couple months. Not a couple, a few months to get this fence up. You know, from getting all these T-posts, and it go all the way back up. You know how big it is walking before. So every 3 steps is a T-post. They ain't cheap. You know what I mean? And then we ran 6 strands of barbed wire just to make sure even calves can't get out. Then we came back through and put another fence up that's for hot wire and ran 2 strands of that. That keeps them off of the main fence. So at no point are the cows and bulls pushing on that fence, wrecking it and getting it worn down. You know, I might come out here someday. I walk this fence every time I come out here, because if you got anything laid up against your hot wire, it's no good. It's grounded at that point. So I walk it every time I come out here. Every now and then I find something leaned over, like you get a limb fall out of a tree and get on it and ground it out. But because they used to getting shocked by it, they won't test it that often. Now if I just left it like that, they eventually go test it. But it was all growed up hip out here. Y'all know about it. Thorns, thistle. But we came out here and we did some work on it. You know, all the brothers came out here and done that. And then as far as the fence, we out here clearing off some land. That way the grass will grow this season. It'll help out. As you can see, this land is pretty. Well, you can see the land is dark black. Plenty of nutrients in it for good grass to grow. Being out here in Lacey, this is where the black people was at back in segregation. And from what my daddy tell me, all this land back here wasn't grown up like this. It was clear. You could see for miles because it was neighborhoods back here, black people. But of course, when George Mike got it done, doing his thing, everybody wanted to leave the country and get into the city. So a lot of this is still owned by black people, but they're older black people with kids that don't want nothing to do with it type thing. So, but it's a lot of people in my generation looking to come back this way and do what we got going on out here right now. As far as putting animals out here and being able to take care of our people.
That's a question.
Come.
How important it is for black people to have a place like this? A farm, or, you know, just...
Long story short, we dead if we don't. I was talking to my mother's husband the other day, and he was telling me how the same thing Commander Junior YAHANNA and all other generals tell us about how back during segregation we had to be together. There was a doctor in our community, there was a lawyer in our community, there were stores in our community that we had credit with, and the man would give you credit, or the store owner would give you credit because he knew you had nowhere else to go, and you was gonna pay it because you knew you had nowhere else to go. All that's gone now. But as you can see, Trump and Vance and them doing their damn thing like devils do. trying to put them screws back on us to where we're gonna have to have something, man. We're gonna have to be able to feed ourselves, look after ourselves, take care of ourselves. Because if we don't, when I.S.U.P. cut us off from his little welfare programs, it's gonna be tough times, man.
Right.
It's gonna be real tough times. And I pray that we're not subject to his bullshit. So we gotta do what we gotta do. Yeah. Sometimes I get to tripping with myself, you know, but a class or two get me back right. Thinking like I'm supposed to be thinking again.
How much food does one cow yield?
How much food? I guess the best way for me to explain it would be by weight. You know, a bull can be close to 2,000 pounds or over 2,000. So you take out the hide and the innards, you might be looking at a couple hundred. Taking off that thousands, you're still over 1,000 pounds of solid meat. You know, think about 1,000 pounds of meat in the grocery store. How they sell it by the pound.
Right.
You know, one cow probably sitting up there on that whole.
The whole thing, whole year.
Yeah.
The whole shift.
And then some of the cuts ain't even there. You can't get them in the grocery store. You can't get that tomahawk steak at the grocery store.
I got a question for you.
Come.
Can you explain why you're doing this and for who you're doing this for?
Why I'm doing this?
Why are you doing it and who? Who is it for?
My reason for doing this is Commander Junior YAHANNA.
That's a good answer. Goddamn.
Teaching me what I need to know about who my people are and who gonna have to look after our people. It's gonna have to be us. And that's who I do it for, my people. Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian.
Damn right.
You know.
That answer full of brotherhood, you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully ain't gonna be losing nothing. Yes, sir.
Right. Earlier you speaking on how the truth made you and your brothers come more together, you know what I'm saying?
Come.
Could you explain that a little bit?
Well, you know, being Judah, you can get, especially in the world, you can get to where you're in competition with your peoples.
Yeah.
Especially when resources are short or slender, you know. So, not wanting to be outdone or lose anything, I was elbowing with him, trying to make room for myself, and he was doing the same. But when I came into the truth to learn who I am and who my people are, how I should treat my people, I learned that there were some things I needed to back off of. That is my older brother. Let me back up. It ain't hurting nothing for me to back up. And when I started doing that, I could tell he saw that in me and wanted to look after his younger brother more. So yeah, we became a lot closer because of what I've learned in the truth. And he pays attention to those things too. Not all of them,
Right.
of course, he in the world, but he looks into some of those things, and he takes a lot of things I tell him about the truth, he takes to heart.
Yeah.
So, you know, Most High in Christ, hopefully he'll come into school.
And we in Groveland, Texas, right?
Well, we're in what's called Lacey, Texas.
Lacey, Texas?
Kanawakan, it's a sign up there. Like I say, this is where the black people were
Yeah.
back in segregation.
And I asked that question because just imagine, we in Lacey, Texas, right?
Kanawakan.
Imagine Commander Junior YAHANNA and the generals in this small basement holding the troops down. That shit reached all the way to Lacey, Texas. You know what I'm saying? And that truth brought you and your brothers closer together.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy how it worked though.
Hey, it's amazing when
The
you
Lord,
put it
bro,
like
you're a fool
that,
with
man.
it. You're a fool with it. You know what I'm saying? So
From that
big up to
basement
them
all the way
brothers,
out
man.
to...
Big up to them brothers. Big up to my life
Big
too.
up.
You know what I'm saying? He the camp leader of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Brother done an excellent job raising
Damn
you up.
right.
Raising up
Kanawakan.
his own. So
Yes, sir.
big
Yes,
up
sir.
to him, Captain 13K. Yada. You know what I'm saying?
Excellent counsel from all the men above me.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm tripping with myself, they get me back right, and I thank the Most High for that, because I don't know where I'd be without this truth.
Right.
Real talk.
Shit, we all share that same story. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
It only happened when in the truth where shit started working. You know, I'm not foolish enough to not realize my own talents, but shit wasn't working.
Right.
You know, I had a lot of skills to do things, but it never worked out until I got in the truth. And when in the beginning, I was scared that shit was gonna start fucking up on me again. But the Most High kept showing me, no, you doing the right type of shit now, so it's gonna work out. Even when shit seemed to go bad, it always got back in line. So I Most High in Christ, the water to Commanding General YAHANNA, the water to the other generals, the water to the captains, the water to the priests, the prophets above me,
That's right.
the water to the troopers below me, and the young men coming into the school, and the sisters, man, because without everybody, man, we would be lost. We'd be lost.